Being a business owner and a leader, I've always been taught to take the reins. You gotta lead, you gotta charge forward. I felt like it was gonna be my responsibility, that the effectiveness of the discipleship was going to be on my shoulders. Turning that responsibility over to God and let Him lead was the turning point of getting into it comfortably and just letting it be and following His lead. Hi, I'm Thom. Married for 25 years, 2 boys, own my own business, civil engineering business, be 20 years this year. My buddy Doug introduced me to Carl, who helped start my discipleship walk. And then eventually, that is how I wound up getting in contact with Chris Peabody. Doug introduces me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Chris is looking for somebody to disciple. Are you interested?" And what do you say at that point? No, I don't want any part of it. Sometimes it takes that to get over a person's hesitance to get into the uncomfortable area. Historically, I'm a self-condemning kind of guy, self-critical, and therefore never really thought of myself as a capable discipler. The thought of it was petrifying. Chris is, close to 20 years younger than I am, and so obviously at a different place in life. And he has transitioned or evolved into a man who seeks God's answers first, and then applies that to his choices and direction. Every time I come to him with something that is challenging me, he goes straight to the Word, and he keeps us focused on the Word and seeking the solutions that God provided a few thousand years ago. The coolest outcome of the discipleship relationship with Chris has been seeing him flourish and seeing him push beyond what we do together. Chris and Jonathan, along with a handful of guys from their gym, started meeting regularly and eventually started their own home church, which has multiplied and flourished into their wives and children, their families. It's spectacular seeing how God works. The domino effect of what was started between Chris and I, it's grown well past the two of us. God revealed that I need to get out of the way and let Him lead, and came to the realization that it's the Holy Spirit discipling Chris and I, and we just benefit from that relationship. We weren't meant to do it by ourselves. We weren't meant to do it as the lead. It all starts with God being the lead and turning that over, and that's a big hurdle for a lot of people, is surrendering that control and abiding in His will instead of ours.